Okay, so I need her to understand that this man loves her, but he does not like her, and she needs to move on to a different man who will. Because mind you, they just celebrated their 4-year anniversary, and they're not married. They're not even engaged. Okay, and this man is a multi-business owner. He's a decision maker. He doesn't linger on making decisions. So that doesn't stop at 5 p.m. Like, he does the same thing in his personal life. So if he hasn't made that decision in 4 years, babe. Anyway, for his birthday, because his birthday is in March, he went to some big baseball thing over in Vegas and stayed at the Ritz-Carlton and went to some big ass Michelin star restaurant. All this in the third. And then whenever he is with his friends or they go out of town and he does it big. But when her birthday rolls around, their anniversary rolls around, and all you got was some flowers and dinner up the street? Girl, I would decapitate it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. This is precisely why I have said in previous videos, you keep your friends, even some of your family, out of your marital business. This woman sounds like a whole envious hater. She told her friend that her husband loves her, but he doesn't like her, and that she needs to move on to another man. What friend tells her friend that unless she has designs on that friend's man herself? I'm telling you, if that friend were to listen to her, the minute she did get rid of her husband and was crying on this woman's shoulder, that same woman would be in that husband's DM or calling him up. Are you okay? Do you need some help? I'm so sorry she did that to you. I'm sorry, y'all. This woman is a whole envious snake. And I failed to mention in another video one day that when women don't have their own husband or hasn't been able to maintain a husband, they have time to be in your marriage making assumptions, and sometimes they'll bring those assumptions to you. And next thing you know, you're looking at your husband sideways, because your friend or family member got in your ear about that man. This is precisely why you keep people out of your marital business. Literally the reason why. And she could be right, but it's none of her business what is going on in this woman's relationship, unless that woman, and that's the danger of you crying on a friend who may not have your best interest at heart. Or even if she does have your best interest at heart, she might not, if she doesn't have her own long-term marriage, she might not know how to advise you and counsel you. But this woman sounds like a hater, pure and simple. And if you watch her whole video, she keeps going back to the types of money that this man have. At one point, I think it was in a part 2, I guess she was his realtor at one point. So she knew his financial status. She came to social media about her friend's man's money. Why is this wench counting her friend's husband's money? And by the way, if you notice in the video, she said that, they've been together 4 years, they're not even married. Well, that friend did another video and she did a clap back and said she is indeed married. So I don't know what that's about, because how did her friend not know that she was married? But she says she's married. But the biggest red flag to me is how she keeps talking about this man's money. And let me tell y'all what some men like. Well, okay, no, I won't even say that because I'm not a man. But I'll talk from a woman's point of view. I'm not a splashy dashy person. Now, do I want to, go on trips from time to time? My husband is a big traveler, and we travel together. We just recently went to Louisiana, and he chose Louisiana. I came home from work one day. He told me trip was booked. I didn't have to pay a gall dang thing. And he chose Louisiana because he's heard me talk about it in passing. But when it comes to like my birthday, our anniversary, I don't need flashy dashy 5-star restaurants and hotels and all of that. This woman sounds like she's envious because she does not have a man that's splurging on her, and her friend has a man who has the potential to splurge on her, but he's not, according to her. But she doesn't know the intricacies of these people's relationships, to my knowledge. For all she knows, her friend might be like, baby, you know what? Instead of spending all of that money on me, how about we save up and build a gazebo in the back or a pool? Or let's save up for a really big trip later down the road. You don't know what their plans are with their money. Operative word being their, not your. It's not your money. And seeing women like this, it seems like she's the type who would pick a man just for his money. And then in 2, 5, 10 years, she's bored and she's ready to leave the marriage because of this, that, and the other. She's not looking at marriage, to me, I'm making an assumption, from the purpose of what a marriage is about. Her friend does not have to be splashy and dashy because she wants her to be. You can have a perfectly content, happy, healthy marriage without going on expensive trips. And again, those expensive trips can come at other times in the year. It doesn't have to be for your birthday. It doesn't have to be for an anniversary. Like I said, my husband and I, we went to Louisiana around Christmas time. You know, a lot of times when we plan our trips, it don't be on either one of our birthdays or anniversary. We do these things just throughout the year. Maybe twice a year, we'll go on a major trip. So going back to this woman. Oh, and then she said something about decapitating. I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or what, but she sounds, again, just jealous, petty. Get your own husband, lady, and hopefully you pick him for the right reasons and he will splurge and do whatever for you. But your friend's marriage is not your marriage. Mind your business.